Ansteorra. She stands as Ansteorra's sole ruler for the first time in our records. She is the defender of the known world cities, and through her barony of Ansteorra is the sole limit to the moon. Taking the field in full force of a regular army, she led us to hard-fought and honorable victory. On the open field, she stood defiant against our foe in the ravine, and she loosed from her crossbow arrow after arrow, bolt after bolt, and struck the Trinarian king in the face. She inspired armament and reformers from the known world. Beyond our own realm, she has encouraged welcoming and belonging throughout her reign so that more people may feel comfortable to share this dream as their true selves. She has stewarded this kingdom and shepherded its people through times of uncertainty, never wavering in her commitment to the beloved cause of Ansteorra. At coronation, her Grace Quathna, Lion of Ansteorra, reminded her that she rules because they believe. Understanding this, she has striven to appreciate this kingdom, its history, and its people, never taking for granted the time, energy, blood, sweat, and tears of every person who makes the stable star shine bright. Upon this day, let it be echoed throughout the hall. She rules because we believe, and we believe! With these words thus open, the ultimate court of Her Stellar Majesty, Nicollet II, Prince Sovereign Ansteorra. Her Majesty invites the populace to take their ease. Pray heed Her Majesty's words.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. This is going to be an amazing court, not for me, but for you. This is going to be a court in which I have a final opportunity to recognize the hard work, the dedication, and the sacrifice of those who have made this reign joyous, eventful, and fun. Additionally, we're going to make some history of this court today, and I'm so happy that each and every one of you are here to bear witness. But before we can begin, Good Herald, would you please invite the Principality of Pentame to join us?
Her Majesty invites our mighty and glorious Principality of Pentame, represented by Romanius, Indiana.
Ansteorra! Principality of Pentame, represented by Romanius. Let's bring it on this. Everyone, hurry, Indiana,
Their Highnesses are invited to share any words if they so wish.
Look forward to the day. Thank you so much for allowing us. Thank you both for gracing our court and for your amazing stewardship of our land. And without the support, we would not have.
The crowd calls Alessandro Vinier. Alessandro Vinier. You can find other ways to pronounce it if that's the problem. Moving on. Her Majesty calls Alexei of the Steps. Alexei of the Steps. The crown summons Ulrich Sturr. Called Too Tall. You'd notice. Thank you. Her Majesty calls forth Brigitte Youngsdotter.
Be here.
Rita, words have reached us of your beautiful skill in the craft of novel binding. And we have great appreciation for our artisans in this kingdom, for our artisans provide us with so many beautiful items that we can share with our populace. Thank you for increasing your skill in this art. And for that, we have these words.
Let all know that Queen Nicollet, sovereign queen of Ansteorra, mindful of the inspired endeavors of our worthy subjects, do by this our charter honor and favor Regina Jonsdottir with the award of the Stable Thistle of Ansteorra.
And unfortunately, the artisan did not sign the scroll, but it is quite lovely. Thank you so much for enriching us.
For the newest holder of the Sable Thistle, Lady Regina Jonsdottir. Viva!
Viva!
Her Majesty now summons Diana of Bjornsburg. Thank you. The Crown calls Elizabeth Clark of Sheffield. Thank you. The Crown calls Julia DeMarco Gonzaga.
My apologies, Your Majesty. I tend to be irreverent.
No worries. We are very glad that you were able to be with us today. We understand that throughout this reign, and throughout others, you have given the gift of your time and your talent and your skill by giving us the gift of largesse, art that we can share with our people. And for that, we have these words.
Be it known by all that Queen Nicollet, sovereign queen of the stellar lands of Ansteorra, in consideration of an extraordinary act of service, due by this our charter award unto Julia DeMarco Gonzaga, the Stable Sparrow of Ansteorra.
The scroll was done by Elric Coldstream.
For Julia DeMarco Gonzaga, newest holder of the Sable Sparrow. Viva!
Viva!
The Crown calls Isabeau Winter. Isabeau Winter. Isabeau Spring. I know we changed seasons. Her Majesty summons Kokega.
No.
Not present? Thank you. Her Majesty calls Kokochin Sinishin. Kokochin Sinishin. Her Majesty summons Rowana Alice Fitzstephen. Rowana Alice Fitzstephen. Thank you. Crown summons Valencia of Vinhay. Valencia. Majesty calls forth Vasily Batharich. Come on, Thirsty Springer. Bill Kilmer of Thirsty Springer. Going once, going twice. Her stellar majesty demands before her, under pain of death if they are not present, Catherine L'Ouville.
Your Excellency, you have tremendously aided and assisted this reign with your beautiful calligraphy art. We had to do all these roles, and they are amazing, and we appreciate your steady. For that, we have these words.
Now know the Queen Nicollet, sovereign queen of the stellar lands of Ansteorra, in consideration of inspirational artistry, do by this our charter award unto Catherine L'Ouville, the sable fleur of Ansteorra.
Smart.
The scroll was signed by Elwood Pearson.
For the newest holder of the sable fleur, Her Excellency Catherine L'Ouville. Viva! The crowd now summons Julian Riviere.
Word has reached us of your great service to your local group. How long have you been with us now in the SCA? Couple of years now. I think it's time that we set you on your path towards greatness. Harold?
Let all know that we, Nicollet, sovereign queen of the stellar lands of Ansteorra, in recognition of the true and faithful service of our well-beloved subject, do by this our charter honor and favor Julian Riviere with an award of honor.
The scroll was found by Delphine Jojo. Portia. Thank you very much for all that you do. But obviously you have a love and a home tonight. Thank you for your service with us. See you play and grow with us.
For the newest armature of Ansteorra, Lord Julian Riviere. Viva! The crowd calls forth Aki Sale. Her Majesty asks for the discretion of the court. Her Majesty now summons Orla Ingeni Houlihan. Again, the Crown asks for your discretion for this matter, whatever it may be. Her Majesty now requires the presence of Esmeralda Malaspina, known as Esme.
Esme, your service to our kingdom has not gone without notice. We know that you hold a sable claim. We believe it is time you join a higher order. Harold? So this star has no lineage but my own. I would like to the role of Central Regional Official and has not stopped since then. Yes. Very well.
You are well on your way to sharing greatness in our society. Know that your service has not gone unseen, is not done unrecognized, and we appreciate your time.
For the newest companion to the Order of the Star of Merit, Honorable Lady Esmond.
Yes.
The Stellar Crown, Sovereign of Ansteorra, demands the Order of the Chivalry.
Good members of the Order of Chivalry, as you know, my time as your sovereign is drawing to a close. However, I still have the ability to bring one more to your order. So I ask you, is your order complete?
No.
Harold, summon the candidate.
Our crowd summons before the scattered populace, the Order of Chivalry. Harmony! Nelson!
Sorry, I cannot deliver this accolade to you, but I can announce you. The accolade will be given at a time of your choosing with their incoming with my highnesses with my heirs. Is that acceptable to you? I want to take a moment to explain what it means to show that you are a peer to the crown. At Gold Wars this year, there was a mistake in the champions battles. We did something new and we had a problem. And the problem was that our ally, Meridies, did not have a champion competing in the battles. And so I looked at those who had been selected from Ansteorra, and I approached this man and his knight, and I asked him if he would sacrifice his spot so that Meridies would be fairly and fully represented. And I could see the heartbreak on his face. I could see the disappointment. But what I heard was, yes, Your Majesty. If this is what is needed, I will do it. That makes a peer. It is the loyalty and love of the crown. Not only this man's prowess, but his heart that will make him a fine addition to the Order of Chivalry. After seeing the disappointment on his face, I went back to their Majesty's Trimaris and said, guess what? We're adding around. My fighter will take the field. And he did so very well. Your prowess is never in question. That no one question your heart or your worthiness, for we find you so. At a time of this man's choosing, at a place of this man's choosing, he shall be brought into the Order of the Chivalry.
For the newest candidate elect to the Order of the Chivalry, Harry Johnson. Viva! The Order of the Chivalry is invited to greet their newest candidate-elect during the lunch break.
Wow, light.
As many of you know, the service to the kingdom, the bringing in of others, increasing of our numbers, has been tremendously important to me. We are aging as a society. I feel it myself. I remember when I was young running around, and if I heard of someone pass, I didn't know who it was. Now when someone passes, they're my heroes. They were the people that I loved and looked up to. To move forward into the future, we must recognize the changes in our group. We must reach out a hand to those who may see things differently, who may live differently, who may love differently. It has been my desire during this reign to increase the diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging in this kingdom. This office is not a weapon. This office is a tool. It is a way for us to communicate and learn about each other when we may lack those tools because of the differences in opinion, upbringing, the things that we were raised with. Our hearts should be open to newcomers, to let them live the dream as they see fit, as long as they respect the rights of others. And that's what it's about. It's about respect. And so in this kingdom, I decided that it was time that we recognize those who put forth tremendous effort to make our space safe and welcoming for all. And so, today we open the Order of the Golden Bridge. No?
Her Majesty summons the premier companions to the Order of the Golden Bridge, Renee Demore. And Ansteorra de
The two individuals here have done more than any I know to help us come together and understand one another, work with one another, and love one another. Ansteorra, I don't know how I'd have survived this reign without you, because every day I had a little pop-up in my messenger that gave me hope, encouragement, and pure love. Renee, when I opened the DEIB office of Seneschal, I came to you and said, I have this plan. Can you do something with it? And he did. He took it and he ran with it. This office is going to continue to grow in our society.
We have to continue to learn about the generations that are coming up. Their viewpoints are different. Their ideas are different. And we cannot say, but we didn't do it that way in the past, therefore your viewpoint is wrong. We cannot continue to do that, or we will not grow and flourish. Father, and it's not about demolishing tradition. We can respect our traditions with welcoming in new perspectives. Everyone should feel welcome in this dream of ours. It's a recreation of the Middle Ages as they should have been. As they should have been. And these two people have done a tremendous amount of work to bring that to fruition in our kingdom. This office is opened. This award is opened. Our premier members stand before us. There will be 2 per rank. This is not a cookie. This is a huge recognition of your welcoming hearts, your hard work, and your love for your fellow.
Pray let all know that we, Nicollet, stellar crown of Ansteorra, in consideration of noble efforts in pursuit of building bonds of belonging within our realm, do by this our charter admit Renee de Moors and Castellana de Andalusia to the order of the Golden Bridge of Ansteorra.
Castellana's, and this was Brian and Elena and Evan. The insignia you can see here, the golden bridge with the open doors and the star on the bridge. This is the insignia that should be passed tomorrow. Yay! But the fresh charters. Renee was done by Brian, Elena, and Evie. Thank you both for your service. You may.
Castellana has explained that the Romani would carve images to give symbols to other Romani. The leaf was a recognition of a safe place where they would not be harassed. Castellana has gifted Her Majesty with a token bearing that symbol of the leaf. For the premiers of the Order of the Golden Bridge of Ansteorra, Renee de Moors and Castellana de Andalusia. Viva! Viva! Our crown requests that the following individuals stand in place to be recognized, but do not come forward at this time. Please stand in place if your name is called. Aaron Navarre, Aline Bean Umail, Eldred Coolstray, Rena McDonald, Brian Aguilera, Karen O'Byrne, Delphina de Borja, Diego Fortuna de Almeria, Edith Bjornsdotter, Abergardus von Zell, Elena Darcy, Elena Weck, Emma Farewell, Fyodor Nikolaevich Grodets, Adasa Sarai Vasiosi, Idun Arnersdotter, Narkisa Yekaterina Vladimirovna Moskvacha, Kolfina Egglesdotter, Coley Oxnomagan, Lavinia Le Chandelier, Leaf of Lochelier, Lillis McGuffin, Marjorie Herod, Marie Demeaux, Mish White, Marilyn Wilt, Barry Hamlin, Panico of Auxiliaire, Rook Hightower, Soraya Sigmundsdottir, Stigander Hulgate, Suzanne Barreau, Taylor of Auxiliaire, Tobias of Emmerich Keith, Zubeida Al-Badawiya.
The individuals that are standing and whose names have been called, each will be receiving a sable sparrow for their work in this reign. These individuals, at least 5, produced at least 5 scrolls for the reign. At least. Many of them did many more. Scrolls were desperately needed because we wrote them, we had a new scroll. So there were amazing works and beautiful artistry, and everyone got the awards and got their scrolls beautifully done and timely done. And as a thank you to each of you, we have these words.
Be it known that we, Nicollet, Queen of all Ansteorra, in recognition of a singular act of service, do by this our charter award unto all of these fine gentlemen the sable sparrow of Ansteorra. Good gentles, you may now take your ease. You may pick up your scroll and insignia following court from Her Excellency Elena and maybe myself as well. Us two, we got it.
We got it.
For the newest holders of the sable sparrow, viva!
In order to give back these sable sparrows, we had to make some insignia. Herald.
The Crown asks the following people to stand in place. Not come forward at this time. They stand in place. Anna Elise Claude, Ryan Leo, Catriona Ian McLaughlin, Elena Webb, Owen Longstrider, Panico of Auxiliaire.
Each of these individuals contributed mightily to the effort to make sure that we had sufficient insignia for all of the awards that we gave out during this reign, and especially for all of the stickers that we gave out. And so we have these words.
Let all know that we, Nicollet, Sovereign Queen of Ansteorra, in recognition of a singular act of exceptional artistry, do by this our charter award unto these several but less than last list gentles the award of the sable fleur. Good gentles, you may take your ease along with the sparrows. Your award scrolls and insignia may be picked up from their Serpentine Excellency following court with our thanks. For the newest holders of the sable fleur, viva!
Viva!
At this time, Her Majesty requests some non-white scarf take the banner from Ulstead. Because the Stolen Crown calls forth Ulstead the Unsteady and Algarvis von
Thank you.
pelican in the kitchen. I saw, where do you find a little cooking oil? In the kitchen.
You guys,
During this reign, you have given me guidance, love, and support beyond what I could ever ask for. But it's not just this reign. It's not just me. It is this kingdom. You are peers. You are lions. And I thought, what more could I do for these people who have inspired us so greatly? You know, I think I might be missing two more. Your Excellency Locke, would you grab your lovely lady and join their graces? Nice try. You see before you people who are the backbone of this society. They give of their time, their wisdom, their talents, selflessly. You two didn't think I let you get away with just disabled for everything that you've done here in this reign.
Oh, be it known by all that we, Nicollet, sovereign queen of all of Ansteorra, in recognition of the long-standing service and loyalty exhibited by our well and faithful subjects, Ulstead the Unsteady, Evergardus von Zell, Brian O'William, and Elena Whiff, as well as their continued efforts representing Ansteorra beyond our borders. We are hereby minded to grant unto the aforesaid an augmentation of honor.
My friends, you are the heart and soul of this kingdom. You spark fire into all that come into your contact. We take our inspiration and leadership from you. We know where your heart lies. This is the best I can do under the laws, considering the amount of awards that are here. But your arms should bear the sable star, because your heart bears the sable star.
Here,
Evergardus von Zell, Brian O'William, and Elena Whiff. Huzzah!
You are. I don't know. I need my notes. Hello, surprise.
She went off script when we got back in the place.
I said I would try not to go off script during this court. I didn't promise.
I knew she would. Her Majesty requests that the following individuals come up this time. Please come forward if your name is called. Angus MacDonald, Agnes Pickell, Aki Seoff, Emila Lizette, Bjorn Olfersen, Bjorna Ulfsdotter, Bridget of York, Katriona Inge McLaughlin, Katerina Giovanni, Charlotte Delenduloc, Detlef von Marburg, Edwin Gathard, Elisabetta Maria de Medici, Finawala Ruingen Connor, Goldbeard of St. Goliath, Adassa Sorai Blasiosi, Aldora Stotter, Ivar Runmagi, Jean-Michel Demotte, Jonathan of York, Leofwin of Somerset, William Seamus McSweeney, Laura McCullum, Margarita de Mantua, Marina O'Donovan, Nikolai Vladislav, Randy Robertson, Sarait Sigmundsdottir, Sarah Ashton of York, Chandra of Lochraver, Tegan O'Brien, Tally Toledano, Twill O'Shea, Vanessa Halden, Vasily Batarich. If your name was called, please come forward.
It takes a populace to raise a queen. It takes a populace to support one, definitely. Each and every one of you have lent me your time, your talents, and your love. And for that, we have these words.
Let it be known by all that we, Nicollet, Queen of Ansteorra, do grant upon these individuals for their long-standing and faithful service throughout our reign, the Golden Star of Ansteorra.
The token is a running wolf, which the wolf is my badge, like my card on my arm. This is just a small token of appreciation for each and every one of you that have, graciously given your time and your talents during this. Walk away. He's running away. I know that there's some that are not here, but I hope that you wear these and remember the fun times that we had together. And remember that thank you deeply for your service. Only a small token. It cannot replace the time and the energies and the effort that each of you put forth to this reign. Thank you, Dad. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And I would ask to remember that every pound is his. If you have the time and energy to spare, be sure to support us as they step up and take it. Thank you.
For the holders of the Golden Star of Her Majesty Nicollet's Sovereign Queen, Viva! Viva!
Okay, we got you in come over. Yep. Oh, what is it?
Her Majesty calls Torrin 7 Stitches.
Lauren, you have taught me so much about myself. But you've also taught me another lesson. Taught me love and forgiveness. You and I did not start off on the right foot. I hope that we stay on the right foot that we are on now. Thank you for all of your help. You have shown me so much grace, and I hope to follow in that. For that, we have this.
One and all shall know, we, Nicollet, Sovereign Queen of Ansteorra, in consideration of the special endeavors of service to the crown of Ansteorra, do by this our charter award unto Torrin 7 Stitches, the Queen's Glove of Ansteorra.
scroll is done by Elena and everyone.
The scroll bears symbols from Her Grace's arms and a hippo face. For the newest holder of the Queen's Club, 4 and 7 stitches. Viva! Viva! Her Majesty calls forth weapon, los tres.
You guys, you have stead in and filled the shoes of my champion could not be present. But you've also been there at other times in the background helping wherever you could. And I have seen you. And I thank you. Thank you for your kindness. I thank you for your assistance. Thank you for your support. And for that, we have you.
One and all shall know that we, Nicollet, Sovereign Queen of Ansteorra, in consideration of special endeavors of service to the crown of Ansteorra, do by this our charter award unto Crepin Lostriche, the Sovereign's Gauntlet of Ansteorra.
You will notice that this gauntlet is different. It is not one of the gloves that we normally get from our supplier. This is a personal glove. This is my glove that has been worn, has been cherished, and I wanted you to have something of mine that was mine. Thank you for all of it. The Lot Scribe of Guild.
The scroll bears a golden ostrich from His Grace's arms. For the newest holder of the Sovereign's Gauntlet, Crepin Lostriche. Viva! Viva! Her Majesty calls forth Christiana Lambrecht.
Eight. 8 is my favorite number, but 8 is the amount of gowns and dresses that were produced for me during this reign. This is Christiana took one look at my wardrobe and said no. She said that one and that one's okay because I made them for you last week. We were also afraid that Gulf Wars was going to be extremely cold and I would not have appropriate clothing. And frankly, I dress every crown at Gulf Wars. Yay! But also, it's not just the dresses, Christy. It's the support, it's the friendship, it's the phone call where I'm just like, I am going to kill somebody and scream into the void. It's the love of the kingdom. I would love you.
One and all shall know, we, Nicollet, Sovereign Queen of Ansteorra, in consideration of the special endeavors of service to the crown of Ansteorra, hereby this our charter award unto Christiana Lambrecht, the Queen's Glove of Ansteorra.
And again, Mock Scribble Guild. It's rare. They got the Instagram. Yep, yep. Yes. Oh. It's right. It's right.
For the newest holder of the Queen's Glove, Christiana Lambrecht. Viva! Our stellar crown demands the presence of Sophia Griffin.
Should have done that. Yep.
You should not have done that. Please stand. Okay. For those that do not know, Sister Sophia, she had stepped away for a little while, and I drag her back occasionally. Mr. Sophia has supported this reign in the background like you guys wouldn't believe. She is the official keeper of the stuff, the hauler of the official hauler of the trailer, and keeper of the stuff. This trailer lived in her house. But more importantly, she has been a source behind the scenes to be reckoned with. Organizing, making sure that what you see is not going to happen. Sophia, thank you so much.
One and all shall know we, Nicollet, Sovereign Queen of Ansteorra, in consideration of a special endeavors of service to the crown of Ansteorra, do by this our charter award unto Sophia Griffin, the Sovereign's Gauntlet of Ansteorra.
The Lock Scrabble Guild was busy this last week. Thank you.
This scroll has it. For Sophia Griffin, newest holder of the Sovereign's Gauntlet, Her Majesty calls forth Marie Demno.
I've asked Mary's Marie not to kneel because her knees are feet. Marie, head of entourage is a daunting task. You have to deal with people, you have to deal with personalities, you got to deal with me. That's never, that can be entertaining of you. But you have done an outstanding job, and for that, I would love for you to wear one of my gloves.
One and all shall know we, Nicollet, Sovereign Queen of Ansteorra, in consideration of the special endeavors of service to the crown of Ansteorra, do by this our charter, order to Marie Demno, the Queen's Glove of Ansteorra.
Box Scrabble, and this one has the ladybug on it. Thank you.
For the newest holder of the Queen's Glove, Marie Demno. Our stellar crowd now summons Hedrick of Kilkenny. Today we're going to be looking at swords and not crossbows.
Patrick, you've been responsible for setup, tear down, keeping me running in the right direction, making sure my throne got where it needed to be at golf course, and a multitude of other things. My friend, I could not have asked more from you. Words fail me, the amount of love that I have for you. We are family always. You also have a gauntlet that was mine. This was one that I wore, one that I have over the years handled many things, as you've handled many things for me. I would be honored to accept it.
One and all shall know we, Nicollet, Sovereign Queen of Ansteorra, in consideration of the special endeavors of service to the crown of Ansteorra, do by this our charter award unto Hedrick of Kilkenny, the Sovereign's Gauntlet of Ansteorra.
the Lockstable bill. And favorite symbol is the fish. And yours is a door.
For the newest holder of the Sovereign's Gauntlet, Pedro from Kilkenny. Viva! Her Majesty calls forth all knights and those masters at arms who have sworn fealty.
Two more.
And you forgot to write it down. Hold on.
I'm in trouble for going off script again. Bring in, bring in.
Her Majesty still summons all knights and those masters at arms who have sworn fealty.
Here, here.
I don't know, it might be protection, my hair's like this again.
Very dark. I think we've been getting that from.
It certainly feels familiar.
To the order of chivalry, knights, and masters. Thank you for your steadfast service to our kingdom. At this time, I will release you from your oath to me as your sovereign, but remind you that you are always in fealty to the crown of the kingdom. I request as my final task set before you to serve my heirs as you have served me. To those masters at arms who have sworn fealty during our reign, we thank you for your trust and service. We release you from the oath that you swore to us, but again, ask that you continue to serve the crown of the kingdom as it fits your right concession. Thank you.
The crown calls forth those members of the Order of the Laurel who have sworn fealty.
Inside over here.
Members of the Order of the Laurel, thank you for your trust, for your kindness, your guidance, your beautiful heart during this time. I release you from the oath that you swore to me as crown, and remind you that you do still have loyalty. Please remember that every crown needs the circle support, and I would request that you support our heirs as you did us. Thank you for your service. You are next.
The stellar crown calls forth those members of the Order of the Pelican who have sworn fealty.
That's your camera. Behind you. Kind of too short.
Members of the Order of the Pelican, I thank you again for your service, for your trust, for your steadfastness during this reign. I hope that you find joy in the members that I've ordered added to the recognition that we've given them. I hope that you continue to support the crown and the kingdom of Ansteorra. My time has come to an end, so I release you from your oath of fealty. my friends, have a wonderful day, and remember,
Her Majesty summons forth those members of the Order of Defense who have sworn fealty.
members of the Order of Defense, I cannot tell you what joy I was on the order, for I see the future and the happiness of the regular community of Ansteorra. We have taken great strides. That's impressive. We have done what is right for the order. Remember, the crown loves you. We will not control your destiny. We don't wish to do so. We wish to share it. We wish to promote it. We wish to see you succeed. We wish to see the right with you. My friends, it has become time that I release you from your oaths as I step away from my duties as your queen. The crown always needs the orders of defense. The crown needs your support. Please remember to serve my heirs. Thank you.
Our sovereign calls forth those members of the royal family who have sworn fealty.
Right here, it's a chair.
My family. I'm friends.
Shut up!
You have given your service, your wise counselor. You have served as the kind officer. You have served as prince and princess. You have served as Gokul's liaisons. Our time on the phone is short, but I really serve you. Each of you has shown me that in your dedicated service. It is time that I release you from so that I can join you in that purpose and love. My friends, I release you from your others. Remember that the upcoming crown will need our help as much as anything. Please be there.
The stellar crown summons the landed nobility of Ansteorra.
is so good to see so many of you here. This has been an incredible reign, but the crown cannot stand without the support. Each of you has offered service above and beyond. You have given up your time and your talents. I would ask that you continue to shepherd our people forward until such time as our heirs ascend the throne. I thank you, each one, for your service. There are changes coming. Be open, be ready. They're good. Change is good. Change means growth. I know some of you will be retiring soon. Some of you have just stepped into your roles. Find joy with your people, because there are people. My friends, landed nobility of Ansteorra, I release you from your own security. Remind you that service to the crown is still necessary. You hold the crown's lands in fee at such time as you can swear your oaths to another. Shepherd your populace wisely. Thank you.
The Stellar Crown calls forth their Serene Highnesses, Romanius and Diana, second of their name, Prince and Princess of Italy.
Your Highnesses, it has been my utmost joy and pleasure to have been able to work with you both in this time that we've had to bring our people forward, bring them into the light, let them find their path, and share the dream. And now it is time for me to release you from your oaths of fealty. The crown has need of you, though. Your fealty remains to the kingdom, but not to me. My friends, thank you for the lessons.
Our sovereign calls forth the greater officers of state.
My friends, you have put forth your time, talent, and love towards this kingdom. And I would ask that you continue to do so as we take our lead. Horatio, your replacement will be announced in court and read in, and their upcoming Majesty. Thank you for your service. Thank you for keeping the office going while we were getting all of the niceties arranged. I appreciate you greatly. Each and every one of you has done an amazing job and will continue to do so. I'm looking forward to potentially working with you in the future and to see each of you grow as your love for truth grows. I release you from your oaths to myself as your sovereign, knowing that your oath to Ansteorra is still. Thank you.
Her Majesty summons her Order of the White Star.
My friend, you are part of me. You are the link between the rose and the white star. Each of you symbolizes a faithful link in that chain. We will love and support your honor even after this day. But I have not earned the right to wear your scarf. And so now, as I prepare to leave my duties as your sovereign, I will leave my duties as a champion of your order. Knowing that as your queen, I will no longer be queen, I cannot champion. But as Nicollet, I will champion you always. Should you have need of me, you have but to call. I will be there, hopefully wielding a blade by your side. But now, I must release you from your oaths and relinquish this honor, scarf bearer.
When you accepted this scarf, you agreed to take on more responsibility. When it was announced, you would become our sole sovereign. Your first words were, Ansteorra, I will never abandon you. And you did not.
Here, here.
You took up the burden, and you served our kingdom with the grace and honor we expect of our queens, as well as the strength and courage of the greatest Ansteorran sovereigns. You have brought honor to this work. Thank you for your dedication.
Long live the Queen.
Long live the Queen.
There is a second scarf that I am removing because the lady, Gillian, is not here with us today. During my reign, first and second, I made it a tradition to wear the scarf of one who is passed. The scarf I am removing is that of Don Tybor. It will be returned to the but I will place it for now. You all. We will forge strong in the rose. It is time that we became more active together. As I join the populace, I'm hoping that there was the deep. You are released.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
You were unable to hear. Her Majesty wore another scarf throughout her reign. Mistress Athelian Moondragon permitted her to wear the white scarf of Don Tyvar Moondragon, first white scarf in our society. For the generosity of Mistress Athelian and the memory of Don Tyvar, Huzzah.
For those members of the populace that gifted me with their oath of fealty, thank you for your dedicated service, your loyalty, and your love. I release you from your oath so that you may go forth and continue to serve Ansteorra.
Her Majesty calls forth the following champions: the Royal Hunter, Leofin of Somerset, the Royal Blade, Loki Gerritsen, the holder of the Sovereign's Blade of Chivalry, Repin Lostrich, the owner of the Queen's Blade of Honor, Diego Fortuno de Almeria, the Royal Lancer, Mickey the Goblin, Kingdom Middle Eastern Dance Champion, Dominique Michel Levasseur, Kingdom Artisan, Ipa Ingen Mento O'Donnell, Premier Bard, Katrina O'Coventry, the Kingdom Throne Weapons Champion, Sean Tabor, the Defender of the Sovereign's Dream, William Flocuson, Guardian of the Queen's Hope, Elise Deron, Guardian of the Queen's Hope, Brendan of Wiesenpoyer, and guardian of the sovereign's inspiration, William Fulkerson.
Each of you have shown exceptional skill and ability in your various pursuits. For those that held the sovereign's slave and the queen's slave, thank you. Thank you for being that example of dedication and loyalty. For my Middle Eastern dance champion, your beauty continues to inspire. May it continue to do so, and I hope to see you perform many. To my archery champion, Yoko, your prowess with the bow has never been in question. You've been my teacher, you have been my brother, and you've been my friend. Thank you for your loyal service. Loki, well, you are going to be a force to be reckoned with when you get older. Oh my goodness. Loki, thank you for the service, for championing that area. It is the area of our future. It is coming up and coming, and we need solid champions in that area to show that Ansteorra supports the community. John, throwing weapons, I hope to see you soon because Lance and I have a new weapon that may go right into the throwing weapons that you're going to want to play with. But thank you. Thank you for being a throwing weapons champion, for showing that this area is up and coming, and it's a fun area to participate in anytime. Brendan, you have been my junior champion and you have done an excellent job. Thank you so much for standing beside me and fighting for me. My champions, you are released.
Our queen summons our queen's champion, Brendan McEwen.
I hope that we have forged the future. You have been everything that a queen could want in her champion. You have advised, you have water bared, you have thrown my cup, you have fought for me on the field and did an amazing job. You have been the heart and soul of the Queen's Championship. Everything that I could have wanted from the Queen's Championship. And I have something.
One and all shall know we, Nicollet, sovereign queen of Ansteorra, in consideration of special endeavors of service to the crown of Ansteorra, do by this our charter award unto Brendan McEwen, the Queen's Glove of Ansteorra.
I'll know that you have not only served me, but been my friend and stood beside me. And it honors me. And now, my friend, it's come time for me to release you. I charge you one last time. My heir, Princess Antigone, needs a protector until her protector is chosen. She may wish otherwise, but until she makes her wishes known, I would charge you to protect her life as you have protected mine, to stand by her side, offer advice as you have done for me. I release you from your oath, my friend. Oh, Brendan, we get scrolls. Oh, sorry. You do have scrolls. And I know how much you like scrolls.
The scroll bears his red crescent.
Yes, Brendan. Like this. And
Our dedicated Queen's champion, and newest holder of the Queen's Glove, Brendan McEwen. Viva! Viva! Our sovereign demands for her sovereign's champion, Amra Shield Splitter.
Greetings, everyone. I wanted to thank you all. I think I've grown more in this last few months in the SCA than I have since I joined it in 1989. Thank you for your acceptance. Thank you for your compassion. And thank you for your grace in allowing me to grow. Grace Reppin, thank you so much every time you fill in when real life happens. Thank you all very much.
The champion, my friend. I know that you were not here with me as much as you would have liked to have been. And believe me, I understand in real life. But your heart is always that of a champion. You've always been my friend since the moment you set foot in this kingdom. I sponsored you in your first tournament. It would be my honor you would wear a sovereign's gauntlet for me in memory of our service and that.
One and all shall know we, Nicollet, Sovereign Queen of Ansteorra, in consideration of special endeavors of service to the crown of Ansteorra, do by this our charter award, and to Amra Shield Splitter, the Sovereign's Gauntlet of Ansteorra.
The scroll is by the lock battlefield, and it bears Sir Amra's charge. And now, my champion, it is time that I take the sword of state, and in doing so, I release you from your fealty to me. I believe that His Highness is not currently named champion, and so I would beg that you make sure that he stays safe until he ascends the throne and thank you, sir.
Long live the Queen.
Long live the Queen. Our sovereign champion and newest holder of the Queen's, or the Sovereign's Gauntlet, Amra Shield Splitter. Viva! Viva! We have some necessary brief announcements at this time. Honorable Lord Sean.
Senator Populous, thank you so much. Are you having a good time? Thank you so much. And we do have 2 pre-verbal younglings in our children's area. They need a parent, and it is not a parent whose parent they are. So if we could have whoever has dropped off 2 children, but not checked in with a person in the children's area, please go back to them. Your children would like to know who you are.
Speaking of which, children's activities will take place over the lunch break by Lord Sven Carlson in the gym. Children's activities at the gym. Please check in your children while they're at the children's activities, and others are welcome to join and play games. Also, during the lunch break, Lord Cassian will be taking photos outside. If you would like instant portraits by Lord Cassian, please see Cassian outside during the lunch break. This will be outside of the gym.
My loyal friends, my retainers, at this time, I release you from your service.
A lion has taken the sword of state. At this time, we ask the other lions of Ansteorra to come forward.
We haven't trusted. I bet that.
This sword, when I was challenged for this sword, I made a promise. And that promise was to rule with justice and faithfully and loyalty to the laws and tradition of Ansteorra. My heirs, I hope, will do the same. But until that time, thank you for listening.
The sword of state is not a piece of kingdom property. It is a gift. It is our history, passed down from Sir Ricardo. The Lions of Ansteorra usher this sword from one crown to the next if they are worthy. We thank the Lions for their service. Her Majesty now calls forth the Order of the Rose.
My sisters of the Rose, it has long been our tradition and responsibility to keep safe the crown of the Queen until the new Queen arrives. This has been a unique reign, but we will honor our tradition. I present to you the Queen's crown, to hold in safekeeping with the Order of the Roses, till one may come. Thank you.
Her Majesty has relinquished the Queen's crown, the Order of the Rose. They may usher us the next rightful Queen.
In doing so, I have donned the sovereign's crown. For this reign, not only have I served as your queen, but I have served as your sovereign. It is that time, though, that others come and lead us into the future. May they have joy and pleasure. May they lead loyally and faithfully. May they treasure their people. I, Nicollet II, second of my name, do hereby relinquish willingly the crown of Ansteorra to the rightfully chosen heirs who can come forth and claim it after they face the Order of the Chivalry. Knights of Ansteorra, the crown is now placed upon the king's throne. And in doing so, I take my leave. Legionnaire, assemble!
Her Majesty summons the Order of the Chivalry to stand guard over the throne, bringing interregnum.
During your reign, your Majesty, the Order of Chivalry invited the Order of Defense to join them on the field of martial prowess. It is a great honor to ask them to please stand with us here today as we draw an arch for our sovereign queen to leave this hall. Legionnaire, roll arch!
For Queen Nicollet II, Sovereign of Ansteorra, viva! 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 Viva!
kidding if they're not picked up. We have
We have a good.
It wasn't me.